So we say COPD, acute exacerbation of COPD. So there's an acute exacerbation of COPD. So that can happen because of any infection, like a viral infection. So in acute exacerbation of COPD, why is it that sometimes when we give a supplemental oxygen and the oxygen saturation becomes a very high, okay, like around 98%, suppose, and the patient's neurologic status, suddenly declines, and there's a seizure, suppose, for example, there's a seizure. Okay, so what is this basically? What is this happening basically? So there is something called as oxygen induced hypercapnia. Now, what is oxygen induced hypercapnia? So, in advanced COPD, so this is for specifically for the COPD patients, with COPD, advanced COPD patients. So, these advanced COPD patients, they develop ventilation perfusion mismatch at two spectrums, VQ mismatch at both ends of spectrum. So now what is that? So first one is at lung apices. So at lung apices, what happens? That ventilation increases because of alveolar septal destruction, leading to large air spaces, and perfusion decreases because of low capillary density. So the VQ is high. Okay, so this is the alveolar, also known as the this is the alveolar dead space. It is the alveolar dead space. Now, because of this VQ mismatch, the CO2 cannot transfer from blood to lungs, so there is hypercapnia. Now, the second part is your at the lung bases. At lung bases. Now, at the lung air bases, there is airway obstruction. So that leads to decreased ventilation, but the perfusion is preserved. There is nothing wrong with the perfusion. So perfusion is okay. Perfusion is preserved. So as a result, the VQ is becomes low. So that will lead to now this entire thing. Okay, this leads to hypoxemia. Now this hypoxemia leads to something called as hypoxic pulmonary vasoconstriction. So this is basically an adaptive response, which we know. It's an adaptive response. So it will limit the perfusion to these poorly ventilated areas, and it will help to normalize the VQ ratio and mitigate the hypoxemia. Now these two things are happening in normal scenario. Like in these are the adaptive response. This hypercapnia and this HPV. These are the adaptive response in a patient with advanced COPD. Now, what is this oxygen-induced hypercapnia? Okay. So when we give with treatment of COPD, we give so supplemental oxygen given. Okay. Now it will reverse the hypoxemia. So it will reverse the hypoxic pulmonary vasoconstriction. So so there is stealing of blood from high VQ to low VQ areas. Now that will worsens the hypercapnia. Okay, this is the number one reason. Okay, now the number two reason is high oxygen levels will displace CO2 from HB, which is also called as the this is also called as a Haldane effect. Okay, and the third reason, okay, and high oxygen will decrease the the peripheral chemoreceptor stimulation. So it will decrease the minute ventilation, worsens the hypercapnia. Okay, so now finally what will happen? This high CO2 will freely crosses blood-brain barrier and lead to encephalopathy and seizures. So now How to avoid? Okay, so keep the goal of supplemental oxygen for SaO2 88 to 92%. So don't do it. don't make it don't make it 98%, 100%. Just keep it 88 to 92%. So these are the three. So this first reason, that is the HPV, reversal of HPV, this is the major reason. Okay, This Haldane effect is the moderate reason, and this one is the stimulation, it decreases. So this one is the minimal reason. Okay. So